Leave my fear. My fear and my faith are roommates in this text. If my faith is the hammer, my fear is the nail. The reason I'm going to invade the space, because I know you won't let me in on your own. I'm sharp to penetrate you, because I know you don't like me. I'm good with it. I ain't going to spend my life trying to get you to change your mind, because you're changing your mind is not my goal. My goal is to make changes. Your goal is to do what? 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 So the stuff you're praying about, God left. If God didn't move it, he left you there so your ark would have something to ride on. So your testimony would have buoyancy. So they could see that if it wasn't for God, you wouldn't have made it. He didn't mean for mom and them to get you out, because then you'd have to praise mom and them. He meant for them to hurt your feelings, to wean you from depending on other people to get you out. This is a job for God. I believe you're online. I can't see you. All I see is a red dot, but in my spirit, I see you. And I see you. You got big dreams and big ideas. And some of the ideas you have, people wouldn't even believe that somebody like you in a situation like you would ever have an idea like that. You don't have the resources, and you don't have the relationships, and you don't have the money, you don't understand anything, but you got the dream. God said he's going to bring you into big rooms. He's going to bring you into big settings. He's going to bring you into big atmospheres. He's going to give you put you in a land of big ideas. The Lord said you're closer to it than you've ever been in your life. If you give up now, you're going to miss your moment. The reason God had you online is to get this word. God wants you to pick up your pace. He wants you to move with fear. What you're doing is not about you. It's about your daughter. It's about your son. It's about your grandson. It's about the generations that are coming after you. This ain't even about you. They gonna walk into an ark they didn't even build. They just gonna walk on in the door and sit down, because you're gonna have it all built when they come. I want everybody in this room that's got $100 to get it in your hand. Get it in your hand. I don't care if it's online, I don't care if it's in the phone. Get it, get it, get it. Everybody that's got $100, I want you to get it. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to embarrass you. If you've got $100, you got access to $100. If you're online, you got access to $100. This is not just about an offering. I want to prove a point. The reason there's nothing after 100, there's nothing after 100. After you go to 100, you got to go back to 1. Because there's nothing beyond 100%. The young people say, keep it 100, because that means that 85 won't do it. Is there anything that you have ever put your all into? If you are going to make this change, God wants 100% out of you. Not 85% faith, 15% complaints, not 15% of guilt and rage and anger. You've never been healed enough to be whole. There's a difference between being healed and being whole. All the lepers got healed, one of them was made whole. A whole means there's nothing left fraction. It's 100%. This is for 100% people.